What's up, y'all? It's your Racist Squad. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I'm about to draw the Joker. I was in the mood to draw the Joker today, so if you're gonna hear me rant in this video a lot, but this is a Joker drawing video. You know what I'm saying, pal? And if you like the video, you can like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell because we definitely make more videos like these. Because here at the Racist Squad, we don't forget. We just don't. But let's get right into it. You know what I'm saying, pal? I I haven't saw. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't saw any Batman in a while. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get back to watching my Batman. I was more of a Batman Beyond kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? I was big on Batman Beyond. I'm not up to. I keep stuttering. I'm not up to the modern Batman. I'm not going to lie, but I am a huge Batman fan, pal. You know what I'm saying? I would have to say one of my favorite characters in the Justice League, besides the Flash, is Batman, pal. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with the Dark Knight. You see him, he there. You turn your head, you turn back around, he gone. You know what I'm saying, pal? Batman is the type, he doesn't wait for anybody. He got to get the job done. Nothing bothers him. He's emotionless. I love that guy. You know what I'm saying, pal? Like, all right, boom. I'm just going to randomly pick some of my favorite DC characters. All right, so first we got the Flash, of course. You got to have the Flash. I love the Flash. If I don't see how you can be a DC fan and not like the Flash. So if you are a DC fan and you don't like the Flash, put that in the comments, pal. We got to talk. We have to talk. You know what I'm saying? The Flash, for me, like when I first saw the Justice League as a kid, the Justice Friends and all that, the one that stuck out for me was the Flash. Because he had a childlike personality and he was just funny. You know what I'm saying? And my favorite superpower is super speed. You know what I'm saying? I love super speed. That was always my favorite, like, power. Like, always. Anybody would ask me, like, if you could get your own superpower, what would it be? And I'd tell them, super speed, pal. You know what I'm saying? I always loved super speed. I guess that's why I'm a huge Sonic fanatic. But super speed was my favorite power. That's probably why I like the Flash so much. But yeah, the Flash, one of my favorite DC characters. Next to him is Batman, of course. And then next, my Joker looked like he'd taken a dump so far. But next to the Flash, next to Batman, I would have to say I would have to go for. I ain't gonna lie. I have to go for Dr. Fate. I like Dr. Fate. He's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying, pal? Dr. Fate is pretty cool. I'm not a Superman fan. I think I'm the only person that's not, like, the only DC lover that's not a Superman fan. I'm not going to lie. I do not like Superman. Am I going to go see the Superman movie? Yes. Right? Sounds hypocritical, pal. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look. We gotta check out the movie, you know what I'm saying? Just because I'm not a huge fan of Superman doesn't mean I don't like. Don't get me wrong, Man of Steel was a good movie. Man of Steel was a good freaking movie. I'm not gonna lie, I give Superman his props I give him his credit when it's due. Man of Steel was fire. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, all right, Superman, you doing your thing here. You know what I'm saying, pal? You knocking people through IHOP and all that. You know what I'm saying? You doing your thing, pal. I like it. Keep going. Then at the end of the movie, I was like, flabby. I don't like Superman. You know what I'm saying? I was always a big fan of Darkseid, Superman's enemy. I was a Darkseid and Doomsday kind of guy. Lex Luthor kind of guy. You know what I'm saying, pal? When Lex Luthor was getting the upper hand, I was out of my chair cheering. You know what I'm saying? But then, obviously Lex Luthor lost, and then I got sad again. But look, I'm not a big Superman guy, but I would go check out the movies, you know what I'm saying? Because I love DC. You know what I'm saying, pal? Aquaman, the new Aquaman, it's crazy. The new Aquaman. Wow, my Joker looks funny. He looks like somebody from Yu-Gi-Oh! For some strange reason. I don't know why. He looks like that guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D. He's a little clown-looking guy. But, yeah, my Joker looks really funny. But, dang, I forgot what I was talking about. Dang, guys, I literally just lost my train of thought. All right, scratch that. Yeah, but my favorite DC villain. Oh, yeah, I was talking about Doomsday, right? My favorite DC villain. I think I was talking about Doomsday. I'm just ranting in this video. My favorite DC villain, I would have to say, is Dark Side. It's dark. It's definitely Dark Side. Because Dark Side doesn't give a crap, and what he says goes. He just doesn't care what anybody thinks. He just wants to. He just wants his order to be done, if that makes sense. So Dark Side don't play no game. Next up is the Joker, of course, the guy that I'm drawing right now. Who doesn't like the Joker though? You know, there's probably some people out there that don't like the Joker, but it's a very small majority. You know what I'm saying, pal? Because the Joker, he's a good villain. I think the Joker makes Batman. If you really want to get technical, like the Joker he makes Batman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Joker's freaking fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? My two favorite DC villains. Randomly about to skip to Marvel villains. You know what I'm saying? My favorite Marvel villain of all time, 100% hands down, is Doctor Doom. 100% hands down, Doctor Doom, bro. Doctor Doom is the best Marvel villain. I don't give a crap what anybody says, pal. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with Doctor Doom. You can't. I mean, you could go wrong if you're on his team and then he ends up betraying you, but other than that, you can't go wrong with Victor Von Doom, pal. You know what I'm saying, pal? Hey, look, but back to DC. Yes, my favorite superhero always been the Flash, bro. Always the Flash. This was a little quick sketch of the Joker, man. I hope you guys like it. I'm gonna trace it and mark it when I get the chance. This was just my little random DC rant that I just decided to do. I be doing how to draw videos, but you know, I feel like I should speak my mind, pal, and tell you guys what's on my mind. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just had a lot of DC on my mind this morning. You know what I'm saying, pal? So that's why y'all got the Joker. You know what I'm saying? But around here, we don't forget. It's impossible. If you like this little rant of mine, you know what I'm saying, or you like the Joker, if you a Batman fan like I am, you know what I'm saying, DC fan. You know what I'm saying? If you like the video, you can like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell, because we definitely make more videos like this, because around here at the Racist Squad, we don't forget. We just don't. It's physically, mentally, and spiritually impossible, pal. Thank you guys for watching, man. I really appreciate it. We don't forget. I'm out.